Hello, one and all. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I know I'm about to, because guys, I got another Lego set, another Lord of the Rings awesome Lego set that I cannot wait to build with you guys. So let's get right into it. So another used Lord of the Rings set. This one I got off of, I want to say Facebook Marketplace. This is the Uruk-Hai Army Builder set. It connects to Helm's Deep, which I recently bought and built. I didn't do that one on stream. I wanted to do that one while I watched the movies, so I was really excited about that. But you know, we're gonna work on this little part right here, which I'm really excited about. So there's two parts of this. There is the little wall, and then on top of it we're gonna have the Uruk-Hai grappling hook device. I don't actually know what that is, but probably will go for at least an hour to hour and a half, depending on how much fun we have today. And depending on what happens, I might get started on this set too. This is another Hobbit set I'm having in my backlog. I need to build them. They kind of just been sitting there, and I wanna build them at some point. So all the minifigures I already have put into the Helm's Deep back there, so that's why they're not in the set themselves. So I'm really excited to build this though. This is gonna be a really cool set. Hey, we do have people in chat. What's up, the Gray General? What's up, Boss Productions? What's up, Nathan Southwick? What's up, Goat Whisper? Where is the goat? The goat is up in the set, guys. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today. My chat wasn't showing, so originally I was like, oh, no one showed up. That's okay. I'm happy still. Super excited about this. This is a really cool set, and I think this is a set that LEGO needs to do more of, with the fact that it's a set that can connect onto another set to make it bigger almost. Like, I love when LEGO does that, and I think that's a very fun way of be able to get sets. And this is how I think they should be doing Minas Tirith if they ever do it, as a play scale set. Which I will say, Helm's Deep, kind of an overrated LEGO set. I will say that. Compared to the castles I have built, it's very much oh shoot, something's happening. One second. Are you guys getting an echo from me? One second. Oh yeah, okay, that's what it is. All right, I think I fixed that issue. I don't know. OBS has a new feature, which is really weird for chat, so I'm trying to figure that out. What am I trying to say though? So the thing about Helm's Deep is it's very focused on the front of it. The back of it, the back of it is really weird because it like really doesn't. What's the best way to put this? There isn't really anything there. I guess that's the best way to put it. There isn't really anything to the back of Helm's Deep. And it's very much like, hey, you're supposed to look on this from the front, and that's it. Like, so it's cool in that way. It's a cool place. I'm really glad I put it in my collection. But at the same time, it's like, I'd recommend buying up the figures if you can get your hands on them. I do agree, though. The figures carry. It has been ages. Okay, I've been super busy. I will make that this week, maybe. I don't know. I don't really see the point of a whole video being named around it, but you know what? That's maybe just me. The Bears. Oh, nice. A Bills fan here. Well, I'm from New York, so you kind of have to be a Bills fan. I don't actually watch a lot of football, so I never know why I say that, but why does that look so great? I will say though, guys, right now, it's done. It literally just exported. Lego Kingdoms themed Tavern Talk will be coming out tomorrow, okay? On my YouTube channel. I'm so excited for this. This is honestly some of my best work that I've done for a Tavern Talk. It is probably my most excited Tavern Talk I've done because it's something I have a strong connection to. Like that set is absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's a broken piece. Sorry, that line is one of my favorite Lego castle lines that Lego has done, just because that's the one I grew up on. Everyone has that castle line they grew up on. So yeah, that one was mine. And, you know, I own, if you look at my collection, I own most of the sets to it these days. So that was just super awesome. But I did a full tavern talk, so I'm going to be also doing faction deep dives for each of them. But those are going to be the next few videos. So right now, all I've done is a full, here's the theme, everything you should know about it, the full history of it, everything from the box art to just kind of the sets themselves. So I am super excited for you guys to see that one. What is up, Brickheads 28? I'm seeing the regulars in here, and I absolutely love it. I'm so sorry I haven't streamed as much. It's been a lot. I've been doing a lot lately in my life, and I also have felt very like unmotivated, but in also another way, I've felt motivated to get tavern talks done. So I'm hoping to work on my next tavern talks and get them out. I'm hoping to get another one out next Monday. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to see if I can do that. I'm not going to make any promises because I always fail when I make those promises. This last tavern talk, I told you guys it would be done like a month ago, I think. But it is done, and it will be going out at 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. I don't think the information is anything wild, but I think you guys will enjoy it a lot. Jay Lego, what is up, man? Ravel, how are you guys doing tonight? Yes, we definitely need more of these streams. I agree. I think every Sunday, 3 p.m. is when I need to start doing them. I have a huge backlog. Also, I need to get back to doing the live streams about Knights of the 2x4 table, which, if you don't know, is another stream series I do. That's literally just me with other friends deep diving topics. I have a really exciting one that I don't know when it's going to happen. The big thing is it's going to be me, Danny Ford Johnson, Mark Erickson from Lego Masters, and we might have a couple other people. I'm going to be deep diving Exoforce, which is a huge favorite theme of mine, as you guys know. For those who don't know, Exoforce is like this super crazy mech-based theme. I actually have a couple of the sets in my desk at work, and I am getting a few more because a friend recently hit me up about those, so I'm excited about that. But I am going to hopefully get back to doing these. Is that rain I hear outside? I think that is rain. Okay. Jay Lego, what's up? I've been since I've been able to pop in. Dude, it's awesome. So glad to see you. So glad to see you, Raul. Raul, how is the Hobbiton mock coming? Absolutely love the photos. The last photos you sent to me of that. Let's see here. Am I missing a piece? I don't think I'm missing a piece. That's the hard thing about buying these used Lego sets is you never know what parts are gonna be missing until you build it. So, you've grown this channel so much. Yeah, dude, literally, that one video about me talking about the toilet is over 1 million views. And it is absolutely insane. I don't understand why that video of every video has gotten over 1 million views. I appreciate how many subscribers I've jumped and all the guys the new people who have joined my channel since then. But out of all the weird videos that did well, that was, gosh. Also, that's speaking of, I have another idea for a short. It's a series I haven't done in a while where I do the deep dives into the different CMF figures. And there's a really cool one. It's an elf CMF figure that I think is very fantastic. And it's also connected to the fantasy era of Castle. And so I'm really excited to do that video. I think that'll be a very interesting one. And I'm really excited about that. So I was so used to streaming so much during the... I know! I was building that Lion Knight's castle way too... Did that turn into like a 6-part stream? I think that was like 6, 7. Because literally I wanted to build that set so badly. I wouldn't let myself build it unless I was streaming. So, yeah, that is going to be insane. I'm really hoping that we can get a big castle set to do that with next year. I know there is Lord of the Rings sets coming out next year, so I definitely will be streaming all those. I think a bunch of them come out on January 1st. And there's supposed to be like a $500 one. Whatever that one is, I'm getting it. I'm definitely picking that one up. Yeah, that one was that was a lot of live streaming, I will say that, and I very much enjoyed it, but I was also, there were certain days I get off and I'm like, I am not doing anything. Let's see here. That goes like that. Lego head rate. Oh, Lego. So literally Lego had to hit me up and he wanted to do a collab and I completely forgot about that email. So I'm really glad you reminded me about that. He wanted to do a live stream with me and him. So I'm really, I need to do that. I need to do more live streams with other people again. Very unique intentional live streams instead of just throwing it out of the blue. All right. So, let's see. Lego news wise, I want to, there's some new Lego news out there, so let's talk about it. Like first off, a lot of the big set. Okay, who else has been disappointed by the big sets we've been getting? Like the Hulkbuster, Black Panther, the foosball table. There's a lot of huge. The Razor Crest was cool. I will say the new UCS Razor Crest is a very solid set, and I think that I actually really like it. And I have the smaller one. I'd even be considering picking up the $600 or something like that. It's way too much money. I won't be picking it up personally, but it is a cool set. And I think out of all the bigger ones we've gotten, the Razor Crest was a really solid one. As I said at the Lego store today, actually, I had to pick up a couple small things. I'm sending a minifigure to Maticus. Actually, this figure. So I bought him, Halbert. I can't remember his name. I bought him at a used Lego store, and actually, I got the set with him, so now I don't need him anymore. It's a cool figure. I love the figure, but I'd rather get him to someone else. And Maticus doesn't have him yet, so I'm actually sending him that figure, and he's sending me a couple Exo4 sets that he got that he does not want. And I was gonna throw in some fun parts and stuff like that, just to, I don't. If I'm sending him just a minifigure, I'd rather send him a little bit more too. Oh my gosh, it is hot in my house for once. I'm literally wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I never wear shorts and t-shirt. I'm always freezing cold. But for some reason, recently, I've been, actually warm. So, I can't tell if that means my house is finally turning on the heat or what. So, yeah. He's sending me that. Blah, blah, blah. Really excited about those Exo4 sets, though. Those are also going to go at my desk at work. I enjoy those sets a lot. But yeah, for big sets, I really feel a little bit disappointed in the sets we've gotten and the quality of them. The Hulkbuster, look, you can like that set. I'll never hate on someone if they do enjoy a set. But to me, it was really a bad build. And even if you look at Mini Superheroes Today, who's kind of like the expert on Marvel stuff, in my opinion, he was even like, yeah, this is kind of garbage. So to me, it's a very interesting to see that set come out and it be so expensive and just be like, yeah, this isn't great. And I think that's the problem right now is Lego keeps making these really big sets and they try to make them too playable. I feel like where it's really, it's like, hey, this is a display piece. This is what that should be made for. I remember I watched the Lion cast stream while I visited my sister in hospital, and it made my day. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. That's a really nice story, boss. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I actually have some other sets. I still have the Medieval Marketplace. I think that one is going to be a very special stream. Whenever I build that, I spent a lot of money on that set, so I want to make sure it's a very special stream. I think I'm going to do some guests. Probably will be having on, I think Danny Ford Johnson said he would build his if I built mine. So I kind of want to do that. That'd be really fun. A bunch of people building that. And then I also have the Castle in the Forest, which I think I showed you guys last time. I can't remember. Well, I have that. So I really want to build that at some point here. I think that'll be a lot of fun, and also it'll be a really fun stream. And it's also a really cool set. My one problem with that set, though, is it's a really solid set, but I think it does feel like a little too much like a MOC. And that's the hard thing. It's like Bricklink sets kind of feel like a MOC sometimes, but they are really cool. Hey, what is up, AT17, man? I hope you are doing well. It has been a while since I've seen you in my live stream. Well, it's been a while since I've been live, but sorry. There's so many people, for those who are new to the stream, that are regulars, been in my streams a lot, and I recognize so many of you guys, and I always try to make sure that I remember those names, because if you're a regular in my stream, I always want to remember you guys stopping by. So I appreciate all you regulars, all the people who come out here a lot, who message me outside of this. You guys are all amazing, and I just want you guys to know that. Just not a fan, too expensive. I agree. And I think it's okay to have expensive, but the problem is we've gotten too many expensive. Let's see. Hulkbuster, foosball table, Black Panther bust. We got the Hogwarts Express. Razor Crest. I feel like right recently we've gotten just way too many of these big sets. I will say though, guys, Brick Monarch stickers here. If you guys want your own, there's a link down below and a discount code. If you use Bricking10, you get 10% off. I got this new water bottle and I really wanted to sticker it up, so I took all my Brick Monarch stickers. Oh, that Orc. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. You know, it is a leak, and I try not to talk about leaks. Okay, if you guys have not seen, this is super cool. There is an Orc. Orc leak. Orc leak that they did. That was, I think it's going to be the next CMF line, which I always love the CMF lines. I bought up a bunch of the Knights. I need to buy more. I literally have like packs of the CMF Knights. I need to buy some more though. I don't have as many as I'd want. CMF Knights, but I always love the CMF figures. But where am I trying to go with this? There was an Orc that was shown. It was a leak, and it looks really cool. It's got this like cool underjaw and this ponytail. It's probably gonna be like another $5 figure. But the cool thing about it is that the symbol on its chest is the same one on the 2007 Trolls. They're called Trolls, actually. It's less Orcs. If you actually look at the original names of them by Lego, they are the Trolls. It's the Troll faction, which is very interesting. I always call them Orcs too. I don't know. But it has the same symbol as that. So it's kind of cool because it's kind of like the Rogue figure we got in 2016. Yes, I might have done that right. Where it's like the Wolfpack symbol on it, even though it's technically not Wolfpack. So to me, like, that is either a CMF figure or something for Ninjago. And I have more of a feeling to me CMF. No matter what, I'm going to try to, if it's like a cheaper set, if it's Ninjago, I'll try to pick it up. But that to me is just super cool. I'm hoping it's CMF because I'll buy up a little army of them and put them with my troll castle back there, which if you guys didn't notice, I rearranged my background. So newest castle and then dwarf mine because it was small, could fit there. And then all the way over here is Helm's Deep, which I'm probably going to have a couple sets I want to switch out with. And then up here is, what's that one? That's the 2010 Kingdom's Castle. Next to it is the Fantasy Era Troll Castle, and then Skeleton Castle. Over here is now the Jousting Arena and like my town, plus some Dragon Knight stuff. So, some really solid sets. I have also, speaking of Orc, I have the Troll Wheel I need to build at some point. There was a bunch of sets when I was really buying up stuff. I've been trying to back off. I always say this every time, but it's true. I've been trying to back off more buying up a ton of Lego. And so I took a little of a break from like crazy buying. Once in a while I'll pick up something when it's like, hey, someone tosses this into my lap. It's like, hey, I want to get rid of this. And I'm like, hey, I think I have the money for it right now. But yeah, so I picked up some of the, that's how like I'm getting the new XO4 sets I was talking about. So, I'm glad I got the Lego Castle Kids community so much better than Star. I highly agree. I think the Lego Castle community, sometimes it can be a little bit toxic. I won't not say that. I've been in it for a bit, but that's in every community. I hate to say it, but you gotta find the good parts of every community too. Troll Warship rule. That is a true statement. That ship is one of the best ships, like castle style ships. I think it's better than the Pirates one that they have from Lord of the Rings. But that set is pretty sick. Also, the flags on it, like the sails, just awesome. They did an amazing job with just the look. And that new troll actually looks like he could be like the ship master. I don't know. That's kind of what the vibe I get from him. That's kind of what so you have a troll king, but it does kind of look like a troll. Like these guys should be on the ship. They're almost like a different breed. But if you look at it, like they have this jaw, and I feel like it's what the trolls would look like if with newer parts. That is kind of the vibe I get from it, but it could be like a whole different almost breed of the troll. Like they're a different part of that group, but I don't know what I'm saying, but I think you guys kind of get it. But Lego Cast community, always awesome. All right, so we have the little, this is like giant crossbow. It's pretty sick. I do like it. I like the firing mechanism on it. So that's pretty cool. That'll go great with Helm's Deep. We'll put that here. So I have something there. All right, we're going to do the little wall next. It's really cool because I have a little army row here, which I need to take a picture of at some point and post on socials. I never knew Princess Verda was a I didn't know that either. So that was from Legacy Heroes. And now, look, some of the stuff they say in that's a bit odd, and I don't know if it's fully true, but I try to use that for what I can. So I found that while looking at it. So it's from Legacy of Heroes. So it's pretty cool, and I thought that was super cool. There's like a whole bio on her too. So that was really cool, and I don't know, I'll maybe make a full video about her. I really liked the figure. The figure is such a unique with that sand green, which we usually don't get on other figures. So, also, I realized I'm not wearing a Brick Monarch shirt. I completely forgot to throw one on. I was kind of rushing to get everything set up because it's been so long. So, I have them. I have a ton of them, but I am wearing one in the video for tomorrow because it goes so well with what I was talking about. One problem is that it was made with easily broken. Yeah, literally every set from that era was like super bad brittle brown, which for those who don't know, brittle brown is like at the time period that set came out, which was 2007 to a lot later and earlier too. There was a piece that they were making was brittle brown, as we call it now, because it just breaks easily. If you pull it apart, it almost kind of looked like this, but it was super easy to break. Even a couple of the studs in this set broke. Yeah, it was so annoying. I've had to deal with that so much with building all these new used sets that I bought. Yeah, you sometimes have to buy the replacement parts, which kind of suck. You should make a giant castle mock, and the next to the castle is a mine, and they were overtaken by trolls and knights trying to drive out. I do kind of want to do that at some point. I really do want, like, I have that whole table back there, and I have plates, mills plates to cover it all. And I've been thinking about what mock I want to do next. And I think I want to make something big. Maybe like I want some fortifications with it. I think that would be really cool. Or maybe take some, I have thought about taking all the 2010 stuff I have and putting it on the table and basically building scenery around it and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. What's up, Nils MNLT? Hey, glad you're back. Hey, thank you so much. I mean, I was never really gone. I wasn't streaming a lot, and I should have been doing that more. Let's see here. All right. So yeah, I do want to do a mock. I've actually bought up a lot of parts. I did some cool parts recently. Probably won't be for the mock, but in this cup here, we got these olive green parts at the top there. Kind of like weeds and stuff like that. They're just really useful and also really hard to get. And then those are clear cylinders if you can't tell, which I'm really excited about. I feel like I can do something cool with that. Yeah, I don't know. I have so much cool. I have all these knights and stuff I've bought up too. So I really at some point need to go through. Like, it's crazy. Like, just bags of horses, guys. This is what's around my room. It's so bad. I agree. The Black Falcon. Not Black Falcon. The Falcon Knight won the joust, in my opinion, too. I 100% agree with that. I talk about that in the video tomorrow. So, guys, again, tomorrow, 3 p.m. ES time, check out the newest Tavern Talk. I'm so excited for it. It is a video I put a lot into. And I got a subscription to Artlist, so I was actually able to upgrade the music, which I'm really excited about, and sound effects and stuff like that. So I was able to have, like, really good sound effects. I mean, it's something I'm pretty proud of. I'm pretty proud of the fact that it sounds as good as it does. So, and I really took better lighting and try to make a better feel to it than it's just looks better as much as I can. So, yeah, really excited about that. Where is this piece I'm looking for? Why does it look like that's not... Did I accidentally use that? I always do this. 2x1. Might have to find... Oh, wait, there it is. Never mind. Waiting for this video for, hey, I know I keep saying I was going to post it out. I keep saying that, and it literally took me forever to like, I recorded it 1 week, and then, yeah, all this stuff I put in. And then last week was Halloween, so I was planning getting it out that week, and, you know, parties and all that stuff and having a good time. And I was like, during my downtime, I was like, the last thing I really want to do is edit a video right now. So, hoping to maybe get another one out by next Monday. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try to write the script and shoot it this Friday. I'm definitely going to be streaming hopefully every Sunday, but we'll see. It all just depends. I have a lot of stuff I want to build. So, by the way, Brad, I am the Kind Crusader from Instagram. I am yet to make a dedicated YouTube channel. Hey, dude, Rylock, how are you doing, man? Dude, you have awesome stuff you always do. Guys, check out the Kind Crusader on TikTok, Instagram. I know he does stuff on both those. Dude, you do awesome stuff. Thank you so much for hopping on the stream. I did not realize that's you, but dude, I hope you're doing well. I plan to check it out. Nice. I'm very excited for you guys to see this. As you can tell, this is when I work. Look, I'm always more fulfilled as a person when I make long form YouTube videos. So this one's gonna be about 5 to 6 minutes, I think it was when I timed it. So to me, whenever I make a long form YouTube video, I just feel so more fulfilled. Like I'm always so more excited about sharing it with you guys because it's so passionate to me. Because I put a lot of time into them. Longer form YouTube videos take me way longer than me just pulling out my phone and talking about something. So, and even YouTube live streams. So it's like I just in a way feel not fulfilled, but it's like I just feel very excited. I feel very connected to the project I'm working on. So that's why I'm always very excited when I have a new video coming out. And that's why I've been trying to talk about the Kingdoms line so much, because it's what's in my head right now. That's all I'm going to talk about. But the next video is going to be about we're going to do the Lion Knights first. So we're going to talk about the Lion Knights and then the Dragon Knights. That should be a very quick video. And I'm going to just kind of break down each a faction, because those factions went a little bit outside the line too. So lots of jokes in this one too. I'm very proud of some of the jokes I was able to, me and my writer were able to come up with. I have a guy who kind of helps me write. It's a lot of fun. So, I officially reached my storage capacity in the Black Knight's castle / Dungeon Master castle. I don't know what to do with my diorama. Dude, that is the hardest part. I keep having to be like, okay, this Star Wars set needs to go into storage. This Harry Potter set needs to go into storage. Because I've run out of so much room. I bought up so much castle. So it takes up 3 shelves. And that's not even the unbuilt stuff. Actually, 3.5. Yeah, it keeps getting more. I keep taking up way more and more room with it. It's not good. And I have more sets I want to build, but it's good because some of them I've kept sealed. So, which I do want to do a video about some of the sealed sets I have, because I forgot that I had some in storage from when I moved. I just haven't looked at them or anything. And I need to pull those out. I have a crazy amount of other sets that aren't Star Wars too, which is not Castle, because when you work at a Lego store, you get a massive discount. So before I left, I bought up a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I kind of got a lot there. Little headcanon from the Kingdom's King. His name is King James Lionheart. And he is the grandfather to the Lion King of 2002. Oh, that's not bad headcanon. I think, this is my thing. I think the queen that we see in 2022, I think she is the queen. I think there's some kind of princess figures or maidens. I think that's what they call them. Maidens in Yo, what is up? Cheese on top 17. Yeah, we are building another Lord of the Rings set. I'm guessing, I feel like you probably bought a bunch of these up. I think she is one of those maidens, and so her father kind of dies, and so she takes over the kingdom. Because I feel like if you look at it, it's like this kingdom's been going on for a while. So it's the older castle stuff is kind of older in that time period. I don't know. It's super complicated, and every time I start talking about it, I'm like, wow, I'm a nerd. When it comes down to it, this is what I enjoy talking about and studying. It's cool now how some of the Bull Knights have Dragon Knight sounds. I think it's really, they took the style and put the horns on it. I think that's what made it cool to me, was that you could get those horns to kind of do, I don't know, it just looks cool. think it was a very solid move of them to do that. All right, what are we on here next? I'll say Lord of the Rings had some really great building techniques to kind of make it have this really great feel to the sets. Yeah, like there's a lot of good sand green and gray mixed in there. So that's what we got so far. I just think that's really good. Like just that style. If you ever want to like almost like a basic level, I think the two castles, if you should ever look at it, like the combinations of the sand green and chiseled bricks, I think look at the Helm's Deep and how they built that. That's a really great way to get a good mixture in there. And then look at the new castle for different styles and like decorative stuff you can do with the castle. That's what I recommend if you're looking to build castles for our castle MOCs. Those two have really solid ways that they do them. Did I build this up enough? Yeah, okay, that's right. Whew. I'm probably only going to go for like an hour today. I'm not going to lie. Had one Lord of the Rings set. Which one did you have? Actually, that's what I only used to have the Shelob one, which I don't know why I bought that one because I hate spiders. But that one was really cool, honestly. The building styles in it were really solid. Well, I mean, for the record, though, everyone's going to be able to get a chance to buy some Lord of the Rings sets coming up here soon if you didn't hear about that. I'm really thinking that those are going to do well, and it's going to spark LEGO to make a couple lines. Hobbit sets are really solid, actually. I feel like Hobbit sets, that the minifigure, like, you get more elves, you get more orcs, like, you can really army build if you wanted to. I feel like it's so much easier, like, cheaper than Lord of the Rings stuff. Not Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Because, like, Rohirrim, think about it. Like, it costs so much just to get... It's like $20 sometimes for one Rohirrim figure. Oh, yeah, no, Brown. Brown is... No matter what sets you're building for older castle, Brown is just awful. Like, it looks super good in it, but it just breaks. I think the next CMF will have an updated dwarf to go against the orc. I wonder. I do wonder, because I have a feeling we're going to get some sort of knight, maybe, but we already just got a knight. So, I don't know, because we kind of always get, like, I loved how we got the Bard and Snow Guardian in that one line, so I'd love for them to create, like, the orc, and then, like, I don't know, some sort of cool civilian thing. Maybe, like, a farmer that comes with a couple chickens. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be really cool. We got some really cool new parts with the new castle, so I feel like there's a lot they could do there, especially night-wise. I just want something castle. Whatever we get castle, I'm buying up a ton of. And I love it when we get them in the CMF bags, because every time I go to the store, I can just like grab a couple. Like, it's great. I don't like the new Orc CMF. Doesn't look like an orc. So if you look at it, it's supposed to be a troll from the 2007 line of castle, and it does look like if you took one of those trolls and updated them, in my opinion, that's what they would look like in a way. But I think they look kind of cool. I think the parts on them is really great parts usage. So even if you don't like them, I think the parts you can use, like, they don't look like Lord of the Rings orcs. They don't look like goblins and stuff like that. They look like the troll from that line. If you look at, because like they kind of have that same jaw thing, but this is just like they used an actual piece to make that jaw. I don't like the hair thing coming off. I'll probably take those off. But at the same time, it does kind of look like, I don't know, as I said, like a troll warship master or something like that. Building a mock and 2 through 3 brown plates snapped as soon as I got. Oof, that always sucks. That's fair cheese. This works with or without the jaw. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure I saw the head and it looked fire. So I don't know. Whenever it comes out, I'm just excited for it, and I'm definitely going to be picking up a few. I'm definitely going to make some videos about them, because I kind of have done that. I don't think I ever did a video about the new Knight CMF, which that's a pretty solid figure. I always hate when I have to adjust them, so like I have to buy a bunch of gray legs to actually make it look like a good Knight, but it's definitely a very solid, like, the parts usage. I think the jaw is at least a cool piece that you can use for other stuff. All right, wait, let's see here. I also think it depends what you're trying to use it for too. Where do you find a picture of the New York? Instagram. A lot of the leak chain stuff was sharing it. That's always how I see them. Technically, yeah, I can't share. I wish I could share an image, but like, so if you don't know, Lego hates it when you talk about leaks and stuff, which is why I try to avoid talking about it, but also at the same time, like, wait, did I mess up here? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I don't think Lego's trying to work with me anytime soon. So what I was trying to say though is, yeah, so they don't like it. So there's actually been accounts that have been banned because they showed images, which I don't think it's less of a thing recently. I mean, of course, we all know that's why M&R got kicked out of LAN, I'm pretty sure, was because he was talking about them pretty in-depthly and stuff and sharing images. I don't know. It's felt weird because it's definitely been a different vibe about that kind of thing lately. But so I just don't share images. Like, that's all I do. I'm willing to talk about any leaks and stuff. So I just won't show images, and I think that is perfectly fine. Yeah. So I definitely think that new CMF figure is pretty solid. I just looked at the CMF work and it looks hilarious. It does look kind of funny. That jaw thing is kind of hilarious. Otherwise, a little too monstery to me. Yeah, you know, everyone has their opinions on it. That's a great thing. Hey, haven't seen you in my streams for a while. Yeah. Hey, I mean, haven't been able to do it in a bit, and I'm really glad to be doing another one. It's always fun to do these. I feel like there's some really fun conversations I can have. I just need new conversation topics sometimes. Speaking of Lord of the Rings and stuff, finished Rings of Power. Amazing show. I finished that a while back. Really solid. I think it could have been better, but I think the thing that was hurting a little bit was like the story and some other parts of it. Whereas like the visuals, the looks, the look of it, the audio, like all the actors were amazing in my opinion. Like, it was a really solid. It could have just used a little more story stuff behind it. So yeah. Not M&R left because he didn't like it. I don't fully know, but that's what I had heard at least. Did I mess up again? Why is there a... Wait, where does this one be? Okay, I messed up somewhere. The jaw is a little too big. I won't disagree on that. Okay, I definitely messed up. I put a chisel piece. No, I didn't put a chisel piece somewhere. So now I gotta go through and figure out where I didn't stick a chisel piece. Okay, looking at this. One up top. One over the side. It looks like I put it everywhere it's supposed to be. I am kind of confused. Because there's not a chiseled piece up top. Oh, wait. I see where it is. Okay. Far right side I messed up. Working on a Born Throne right now. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. You know, I might just finish this up and end the live stream today. A little 40-minute live stream. I think that's pretty solid. Save some of the other sets I got to work on for next time. I do think I'll will do a live stream next Sunday, and I think if I do it, though, I'm gonna do it nights of 2x4 tables, so I'll make sure I figure that out by then, if I actually do end up doing it, but I do kind of hope to. Ideas for Lego Castle themed Goblin Encampment for $30, Dwarf Mine Shaft for $50, Merchant Carriage for $60, Warrior Tavern for 90. Warlock Dungeon. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. That is a solid idea. I think the merchant carriage, I like that idea. I think that could be very easy to do, especially if you do. Come on. Knock that down. If you did something like, wait, why does that go on that side? I thought this. I think that'd be really cool to have. What am I trying to say here? I think it'd be really cool for a merchant, and then have like, what's their faces? The forest men, sort of like attacking it in a way. So it's like a merchant carriage ambush. All right, we did finish that. All right, there we go. Merchant carriage ambush. So I think that would be really sick, is something like that, honestly. I do like the idea of a goblin encampment, or any encampment, some sort of encampment, like especially if they did the cloth tent. That'd be really sick. You could do so much, and it would almost be like an army builder. That would basically be an army builder. Dwarf's Mineshaft. That's also a fun idea. I don't know if you'd be also cool if it was modular. So if you get more of them, you can make like a big, I don't know, longer mineshaft or something like that. But I think that'd be sick. I think dwarves and mineshafts, those solid right there. Merchant carriage for 60. I like that. I want to call it the Wolf's Head Tavern. So that's the tavern I want to make at some point. For 90, that would be an awesome set. I think we need a cool tavern set. That'd be the best. Like, if you can make it almost in the style of the blacksmith from the ideas. Oh, that would be beautiful. Like, that would just look good on a shelf. And if you do some different fun things with it, oh, that'd be awesome. And then, of course, some sort of dungeon. You got to have some sort of dungeon. I don't think we've really gotten any cool dungeons. I guess it would be kind of like a bad guy's castle. If you put it in, you could also do it like Will the Witches kind of type thing, and it also has like Basil Batlord in it. If you wanted to go with like original castle stuff too, that'd be awesome. Should make a huge D&D tavern set. That would be cool. Well, okay, so have we talked about this? I don't think we've talked about how there is there's the D&D stuff going on right now. I'm gonna actually give myself full screen here. There we go. There is okay, first off, real quick. This is the final build. If you guys haven't seen it, really solid little wall. I like this. I think they should do more sets like this. Just walls that you can kind of put together if you wanted to. And then of course, really solid little ballista thing there. Let's just quickly talk, let's talk. So, okay, the things I think they should do. Okay, so first off, if you guys haven't heard, there is the D&D Lego ideas thing happening right now, where you can submit ideas. I can't remember if it's next year or the year after. It will be made into an actual set, so I'm super excited about that. I think that's really cool, and I'm really excited to see what they do with that. I do think there could be some really bad ways that they go about doing it. Because again, it's people submitting ideas. So depending on what people submit, it could be good or bad. But I think, people love D&D. And if you just give us some good orcs and stuff like that, people would love that. People would eat that up. It'll be very interesting to see what they do minifigures wise though. The other thing is, oh shoot, now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that would be really solid. I think whatever they do with that will be I can't remember. I was going to say something else. I do hope we don't go the space route with the D&D stuff. Like, I hope it's more fantasy. Because that's, when I think of D&D, I think of the more fantasy style of things. Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be micro. I think it's gonna be a minifigure scale though, and I think that's what's gonna be the selling point for that. If they go micro like they did with what was that theme called? Hiroka. If they go small like that, people won't buy it. It won't do very well. But I do think it could be a very good selling set. And I think it'll be very interesting to see what we do get from Lego in the next few years here. Because we're getting the Viking set next year. There's that log cabin for ideas coming out next year, which will be pretty sick. But and then there's 4 Lord of the Rings sets dropping next, I think in January. So that's very close. And we should be getting more about that here soon, which I could see a resurgence of Lord of the Rings sets and maybe even Rings of Power, but I don't know. Rings of Power, whatever they do with that will be very interesting, especially if it's through Amazon. So I can definitely see some cool fantasy era, like medieval things happening. That would be cool. I maybe we'll even do a live stream about that. Who knows? That would be really cool. I'll see what I can do about that. So yeah, I think it'll be really cool. I haven't actually seen what people are submitting. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick. So if you guys have not seen the new Avatar sets, there was, I feel like I need to do it instead of building streams, just me ranting about stuff. I know that's just what building streams have turned into. The building's more of a secondary thing than me ranting and stuff. If you guys seen the new Avatar sets, the bow, oh gosh, that bow is awful. Oh, I want to throw up physically every time I see it. Where it's the bow and there's a shooter connected to it and you kind of hit it and it shoots out. Hate it. I think I know everyone's like, oh, it's a play toy. Yeah, well, no one likes stud shooters either. Stud shooters are trash. Even like flick fire missiles. I'd rather flick fire missiles and other stuff. But like even those aren't great. Let's be honest. They look cool and they're really good for parts. But like, people don't really like those spring shooter things. So to me, that bow would be cool if they used it as a ballista. Like if we got a cool ballista like that in that thing, maybe even a little bit bigger, I can see that. I might try to get my hands on one of the parts just to see what I could do with it. But like, I really hope in like the next castle thing, we don't just get like a bunch of flick fire things like that. Oh, because that would be awful. That would be just horrible. So yeah, I just don't want to see the next, like, if they do Lord of the Rings play sets and there's just those, that'd be just truly, truly awful. The ballistas like the Uruk-Hai, I agree. We should be getting, I think it'd be really cool to see it in ballista. I think it'd be really cool to turn it into a ballista. And also, I think that bow's really big. So for minifigures, it will look odd too, because I think they use the size of the giant long bows instead of the normal bows. So, you know, it goes well in Avatar, I guess, but well, I mean, I have plenty of bows and that's not the problem. It's just like, I don't think Lego's going to really go down that road. I think for someone like, they could throw it easily onto Omega from Bad Batch, and I could see that be a thing that happens. But I don't see it as a great thing for that to be every figure. And I had a great conversation with someone who was like, it's fun for kids and for kids only. Let's be honest. I don't think, is anyone really excited about that as a piece out of here? Just in chat. I will say though, that the big thing for me, I think it's going to be kind of like Chewbacca's crossbow. That's the stud shooter. I don't think we're going to see it a lot. But I think with certain figures, we might be getting it. So I definitely see an Avatar us getting it a lot more, because for some reason we're gonna get like a bajillion Avatar sets that no one really. I don't see those Avatar sets doing amazing, honestly. I just don't think people are as connected to those movies. At least maybe right now. I haven't seen like a big thing about Avatar fans really with them. But I can't, like, maybe a couple Star Wars sets I can see the bows happening. But I don't think in general we're going to really, maybe like some Ewoks or something like that. But I don't think really in general we're going to be seeing a lot of people, a lot of sets using those bows, which I'm really happy about, because that'd be awful. I think Lego recognizes it's a customers or adults now. Yeah. But I also think I think we need a lot more sets like the castle and the 90th anniversary spaceship. Those are one great display set. Hawkeye, okay. I could see like a kid's Hawkeye set. Lego recently has done a thing where they try to be too playful with their sets. and make it a really big display set that's also like a play set. So I think they kind of felt like, let's say Black Panther, Hulkbuster is awful. They stuck another Iron Man, which is an awful set anyways, into that thing. So you can do that. But the thing is, like, it really made that set worse. Like, they should have just focused on the displayability of it. And there's a bunch of stuff like that. Whereas, in my opinion, the two best sets of this year, out of those, like, more expensive sets, were the 90th anniversary spaceship and that castle. Because I think those two sets were really good display sets. They look good, but they also give you that little bit of, like, as a, adult even, like, I feel like a kid again when I'm holding that castle, when I'm playing. Like, I feel like I could have some lot of fun just playing with that castle. I'm not gonna lie. I have no shame in saying that I have and probably will even more play with that castle. And I think it's a really cool set for that. But again, and something like the spaceship too. When I first finished building that, the 90th anniversary spaceship, which is amazing, amazing set. And if you haven't seen it, actually, here, let me. I need to quickly show this because this is just truly awesome. All right, you guys are gonna get a little behind the scenes thing here, real quick. Oh shoot! All right, let's. Yeah, I got that thing on a wall mount. Doesn't that look sick? Okay, I'm sorry. Doesn't that look sick? Yeah, that's just, sorry. Really excited for that. That was really cool. Spaceship was really nice. Castle too, but a little higher in price. I know, I would really like them to do some cheaper stuff. But I'm saying, do that kind of thing on a cheaper level. I think that's where LEGO should be going with their sets. Because they're really displayable. They look good. They play well. Everything for it is amazing. So, oh my gosh, please don't. I think most of those sets are going to be more, because I know it's the brickheads and direct to consumers, so that'll be interesting. I could see like a 4+ set maybe using that bow, but also that 4+ set, that I feel like that bow is something a kid could easily swallow. But I digress. So yeah, I think that's my little rant for today, because I forgot about those topics until the end. But guys, if there's topics you want me to talk about in my live streams, I almost thought about doing a series called just Brad Uncut, where I literally just record myself talking about topics like that and let myself go off and then just upload that. But also, I don't know if people are ready for that. So, but yeah, if there's ever topics you want me to talk about in my live streams, drop them in the comments below, or drop them in my community tab on one of those things. I do try to use my community tab for a lot. Today, I had you guys vote on what set you wanted me to build, and you guys said this set. So, maybe one of the other weeks we'll do one of the other sets. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, guys, go check out Brick Monarch Shop. If you don't, those awesome signs and those 2 LED things behind me, those are all from Brick Monarch Shop, and I highly recommend going to my link down below and clicking on it. And if you use code Bricking10, if you buy anything from there, you get 10% off. I highly recommend going checking them out. They have awesome stuff, and I really recommend their stuff. I do think 3 p.m. on Sundays probably gonna be the new live stream time. Maybe I'll do a Knights of the 2x4 table and then building every other week, switch off. But guys, again, new Tavern Talk tomorrow. Go check it out. Set that little reminder bell. I'll make sure that you guys know. Hit the little reminder bell on if you haven't, and drop a like down below, guys. And hopefully you guys will see that. I'm really excited. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Tell me just favorite parts. If there's any type of thing that I do that you want me to do differently, let me know. Oh yeah, real quick. Purple Spaceman helmet in the new Chinese New Year set. That piece, the only purple helmet before was $16 and was from a castle set. Take that, space people. We actually got the purple helmet. But now that purple helmet is coming into space sets. Speaking of that, if you haven't, the new $40 bag or whatever it is, $50, there is an orange Spaceman helmet in here, which is really sick. So if you didn't know that, there is an orange one in there. I know we got an orange Spaceman from something else, but so hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. Hey, and come back for next time you want a pint of Castle.